Good evening, everybody, and welcome to SBTV. My name is Marcus Lapsa, and Richard's behind the scenes, and hopefully we're going to have a good night tonight. Wednesday night usually can be all manner of different things, different ways of reading, mediumship. I'm predominantly going to be doing mediumship, but I'll also be working. Last night I had a fantastic night. I was out in the pub. And I don't drink alcohol, but there were 6 mediums in a pub doing a fundraiser, and it was called a psychic supper, where everybody had sort of chicken and chips, fish and chips, or whatever, and then each medium worked a table for about 20 minutes, and then we moved. And I haven't done one for a couple of few years, so I'll be using a little bit of what I did last night and implementing it tonight, if that's okay with everybody, because it's a different type of working, but it's a little bit faster and we get around more people. At the moment, I've just got to tell Richard, I can only see the SBTV logo, in the center of my screen, so I can't see any names coming up yet. But please share. Anybody that's come on tonight, please share. And share with your friends, share with your groups and everything else. We want as many people coming on to Spiritual Psychics TV as we can, because everything is free. All these evenings are free to you. So hopefully we'll get something going. As I said, I'm rabbiting on a little bit at the moment because I can't see anything other than myself up in the corner. No, I haven't got anything, Richard. Not at the moment. I can just see. Something's coming up. But I'll rub it on it. Oh, there we are. Good evening, Sarah Fountain. Good evening. The screen has just come up. It's a lovely photograph with those 2 little lads, isn't it? I can see a count. Hello, Linda Wilson. Good evening. This time, hello, DCJ. Oh, I love that, CJ. Good evening, Natalie Bentley. Try to say where you're from as well. Hello, Joanne, one of our VIPs. Hello, Joanne. Evening, campers. Heidi Spicer. Good evening. And Polly. Polly. Good evening, Polly. Lovely to see you. Fantastic medium, Polly. Christine Davis. Good evening. Kimbo. Oi. Evening, everybody. Oi. Good evening, Alison. Good evening, Pride of Scotland, Pride of Wales here as well, Pamela. Pride of Wales on my shirt here. Good evening, Stacey. Heather Green, good evening. Try to say where you're from as well. Let's see how far we're reaching. Good evening, Terry. Fantastic Terry, who runs the admin for SBTV. Charlotte Ellen Day. Oh, that's a lovely name, Charlotte. That is a lovely name. Oh, from Bedfordshire. Oh, good evening, Natalie. And Mick Haywood from Essex. Oh, wow. Essex. What was it? The only way is Essex, isn't it? Yeah. Emma Adams from Cornwall. Oh, it's a lovely part of the world, isn't it? Sarah from London. Different parts of London. It's a big place. Sarah, London, isn't it? Daniela. Oh, hello, Daniela. I haven't seen you for a while. Good evening. Leamington Spa. Oh, Emma Harding. Lovely church in Leamington Spa. Dave Adams runs it, doesn't he? Costa del Portsmouth. Well, I'm going to Cyprus in a month, so we've just booked. So it's not quite. Oklahoma. Welcome, Jennifer, for our American friends. We love our American friends coming on. Carshalton, Surrey. I've never heard of Carshalton. Oh, right, in Surrey, but good evening, Nicola. I'm ready to start. Oh, Karen King. Yeah, good evening, Marcus. Everybody, Mapleford, Lincolnshire. Oh, the thing is, Karen, in Lincolnshire, it's so flat that when God puts the light out, everything goes dark, doesn't it? Right then, could you put some names up, please, Richard? And then Charlotte Ellen Day, Preston. Oh, right. Can I go? Yeah. Michaela, good evening. Good evening. Could you go to the person in Preston, please? Christian, Rhonda, Kelly, Ida, Hugh, and anybody I have missed. Oh, Michaela, you can't say hello to everybody. Yeah. Charlotte, can I talk to you, please, Charlotte? Because soon as Preston came up, because I saw an image in my mind because I lived in Preston for 2 years and I was there as a boy soldier in Fulwood Barracks. But that, sort of that little image came in my mind, and I'm going to work slightly different tonight from what I usually do, and because I can remember going for a run in Preston, and I had a really, really heavy chest. I was only a young lad. I was only 15. I had a really, really heavy chest, and that chestiness came on me. And all of a sudden, I knew it was a gentleman. So I've got a gentleman that's just came forward with me. He had a chesty condition, but one of the things he used to do, Charlotte, is he used to hold his hand and take a big, big breath like that. He also used to smoke, by the way. He also used to smoke. But he did that. And if you can, Charlotte, because there's about a 15, 16-second delay, if you can give me some validation on this, because I've got this gentleman come forward, and I've also got the date of March the 3rd. Now, you should be able to link with something in March generally. And don't worry if you can't link with March the 3rd, but March the 3rd will mean something if you can take this gentleman. And there's something around you, Charlotte, as well, that's causing, yes. If you could tell me yes, what you're saying yes to. There's something around you, Charlotte, that's pulling you down a little bit at the moment, because obviously this is not Zoom and it's only on Facebook. But the feeling I've got, something's really pulling you down, and it's more of the emotional side of your nature's being pulled down a little bit, and it's as if you want that little spark to come back. And this gentleman's he's what he's making me do things. Yes, holding the chest. Well, I'm glad you said that, because he kept my hand there, see, Charlotte. And the thing is, when they want to get some specific information to, one other little thing that he's telling me he used to do as well is chomp his lips, he said, like that. And I don't know if he used to do it as a joke to a little child or whatever, like or whatever. But that, you should recognise that. Hopefully, you should be able to take the march, and don't forget March the 3rd as well. But definitely, there's something around you, Charlotte, that's either worrying you, it's causing you, it's pulling you down, and you're putting a nice mask on for everybody else. Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, Charlotte. But the thing is, the knowledge that we have is of continuation life for all. I'm not saying I've got you some. If we get information, all well and good. But I've got to deal with the communicator I've got. And this gentleman's here with the chest there, and chomping at the bit. Somebody's chomping at the bit. There's something around you, Charlotte, that you. It's either you or someone very close to you really, really wants something. And you know that terminology, chomping at the bit. They really want to go there. And there's someone that likes to look at the horse racing as well. When we're talking chomping at the bit, they're making me lateral think a little bit. And they are saying there's someone that likes the horse racing. I'm not saying they're a big better or anything like that, but they do like the horse racing. You should also be able to link with 2 birthdays in November and an anniversary of a passing in December. Okay? An anniversary of a passing in December. See if you can get some of that to me, please, Charlotte. Be just that validation, just to check that I'm on the right track. And the thing is that when we lose the physical presence, especially if it's a child, the pain never ever goes away. We enter quite often, and we go on a negative spiral. But please be assured, Charlotte, that there are those that are around you this side, and albeit at times you might not feel it, but there are people around you this side and in spirit that will help you. And you just, it's as if they're trying to refocus you. And when I say that, I can see in this picture, if this is you, that you've got glasses, but they said take your glasses off. It's because, you know, when you get tired eyes, my other son does. Okay, that's good. When you get tired eyes, it's as if you can't concentrate properly. And I really feel as if you've got to find a way to relieve that stress. You really, really have. And the energy that you get, quite often, this gentleman, the guy that used to hold us, he's just tapped me on the head like that. And it's ever such a slight tap. And I really feel that you feel that. It's as if someone's just touching you. And that's when they're close to you, Charlotte. That's really when they're close to you. And I'll leave that with you if it's okay, Charlotte. This guy's lovely, but he would say it as it is. He wouldn't mince his words. He would say it as it is. And I really hope you've got that character, okay? And don't forget, there's something in March, but also March the 3rd should mean something to you, okay? Because I know there's a delay, Charlotte. Hopefully you'll be able to put up whether you can take a lot of validate that information, okay? But I really feel that you need to focus, and that there are people around that will help from this side and from the other side, and especially when they touch you, just touch you. It's ever such a gentle touch, but it feels like a tapping. That's notice where your thought patterns are going, okay? And there's also someone this side that does that. They do that with their shoulders when they do that. And there's also some good advice coming. I'll leave that with you, okay? I have a few more names up, please, Richard. Okay. Just while I'm waiting for the other name, I'm trying, but I'm lost without it. Thank you so much. Charlotte, you will get a lot more as time goes on. It's when the time is right, but also they've put a rock in. Oh, your birthday's in November. Okay. Thank you for that validation. But they just made me rock, and I feel that's a comfort thing. I think either you or somebody does that when you're feeling a little bit stressed, as if you're just rocking, and my arms are like that. Okay, but they love you. They really do, and the love does come, especially from that gentleman. But he was a bit of a lad as well. Okay, and can I move on then, please? Rachel Perry Wiggins, sorry. Pauline Monast. Good, hello. It's my pleasure, Jennifer. Emma Teeth. I hope you spell that, because that's Welsh, isn't it? Teeth. Kim Byrne, good evening, Kim. Donna Duta. Where are you from, Donna? Hola. Is that hola or should be hola? Marion Camp, good evening, Marion. Falugas, is there any word for me? We're just seeing at the moment. Please tell me where you're from as well. Hi, Marcus. Live any words? Pamela Mastil. Okay, all right. Just been told don't have to read the comments. Suda, good evening, Suda. I'm just waiting for something because they've just showed me something. So I'm just seeing the names good enough. Good evening, Lynn. Hope you're well. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, could I speak to Von Turner, please? Could I speak to Von Turner? Because I was just waiting for something to come up, and I love the logo with the NHS, and it's just. I literally stopped dead, Von. Okay, I literally stopped dead, and this is. I've got lots of information coming through, and I'm trying to pick at it because they showed me something from 2 years ago, and I'll tell you about that in a while. And I know you've got the NHS logo up there and everything else, and we always thank them for that. And I'm not saying this is to do with the NHS, but there's someone, Von, that really either helps and does a lot in the community, because, and I'll tell you for why in a second, but as I said, I stopped dead because there is a gentleman that literally died in his own chair, and it's as if they're not quite sure. I think when the gentleman, there was a neighbor that the neighbor that alerted someone. He's telling me there was a neighbor that alerted someone, but they wasn't sure that if he'd got up in the night and sat there because he was fully clothed, or he'd fallen asleep the night before and then just didn't wake up in the morning. Now that's the gentleman that's given the information. You might have to ask about for this, but there's someone this side, Von, that's really got that. When you have empathy with someone and you can feel what they need. And the feeling I've got is that it's either you or someone very close to you that you just like to do these things in either in the community or helping or sort of just being that, making that community a bit better place. And I need a little bit of validation on that before I go forward with any more, really, Von, because as I said, I know there's a bit of a day. So I've got a gentleman that I feel it's given me the information. He would have been found in his chair. He would have been found in the chair. And I wasn't sure whether he died in the night or he got up in the morning. So please, can you give me something on there? He's also telling me that there's twins somewhere. There's twins. He's talking about twins. He's saying, there's twins, because people say twins in the family. Any family can have twins. But he's talking about twins. And I just need some validation or I'm going to have to move on, Von. Okay. There's no response. Okay, Von, if Von, can you... Who, sorry? Who? Diane said, I can take that information. Can you give me the information that you can take, Diane? Because I've got someone that really cares about the community. Someone who really cares in the community. The gentleman that died in the chair, I'm sorry, I just closed my eyes then. They called him Porky. Right, yeah. My Uncle Yuan. All right, okay. Right, Valerie, can I just... Right, as I said, because they'd already give me some other information, okay? Who is it then, Valerie, that really likes the community spirit and loves to do things in the community this side? And if this is your uncle, then there would be twins running my family. Okay, that's good. Right, Valerie. The information they gave me before that my granddad died and he had a twin granddaughter. Oh my goodness, Linda. Right. I know how to separate this. I know 100% how to separate this because they've already given me information before. Which one of you, either Linda or Valerie, which one of you can link with a military connection that served in Iraq? That's what I need. I need a military connection, someone that was in the military that I'm not saying that particular connection was, well, yes, it did. They served in Iraq. They've been to Iraq. And I know that will separate it. That will separate it. Because quite often if we got two links and there's a dual link, it could run for together, and I will give other information, but the main thing to separate it for the main communicator is that I'm not saying him, the person in spirit, but there's someone, hi Cuzzy, H Cuzzy. I don't quite understand. I don't understand that, Valerie. You have to tell me what you're saying to whether, whether I need someone that has a link with someone in the armed forces that went to Iraq. I have a lot of family that serves. But have you got someone that served in Iraq, Valerie? That is the main thing. That is the main thing. Because I don't know if Linda has. I'm going to give other information as well now, okay? There should also be a link with the 13th of December. There should be the link with the birth weight of 7 pounds 4 ounces. And also, because this guy is just very, very philosophical. He was at ease with himself. His character's coming through, and he just said, I was at ease. I knew what I wanted, how to do it. I was quite calm. I could be quite angry at times, but I was quite calm when I wanted something done. So I don't know which. I have a lot of family that's right. I need this Iraq link, okay? Or I'm moving on. I need the Iraq. Definitely Iraq. Definitely Iraq. Nothing else. My brother-in-law served in Iraq. Lillian Bisley. Oh, but Lillian, can you take any of the information with the gentleman dying in the chair? Right, Lillian. Right. I know this. Right, I'll tell you for why, Lillian. Okay. 2 years today, I was in Iraq, and they showed me the refugee camp that I was in. So I knew I needed someone this side who could link with someone who served in Iraq. Lillian, who you really try to get the information to me, please. Who is it this side that likes to do the community work? Who's all for community, whether it be a litter pick, whether it'll be helping the homeless, whether it'll be sort of knitting for the NHS, whether it'll be this, who does things within the community? Because this gentleman's talking about it. He's saying that the caring that goes out from someone this side touches many people. I do, yes, his name is Hermelo. Right, I'm getting confused here. So Valerie and Linda. No, sorry, not what was the one previous? What? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Could you just go one back as well? Because I think I might have to do a link here. I'm just asking Richard, can I? Right. Okay. Okay, Valerie, I'm just going to work with you, and then I'm going to work with the lady that had a brother-in-law in Iraq. Okay, Valerie, right. There should be someone this side then, Valerie, that's really caring, because I know this is running parallel at the moment. There should be someone this side that really cares about the community and community engagement, whether they do just doing something. And it's as if this gentleman wants to say, and you should recognize this. Well done. Not two thumbs. Well done. He would do that. He would put his thumb up, and he's telling me he put the thumbs up. And it's as if he says, and he also wants to say, when excuse me, when children are about or whatever, in around this gentleman, he would pat them on the head as they're going past. Oh yeah, he wasn't really a big huggy person. He would pat. I used to do work as CNA. CNA, I don't know. I used to work nurse's assistant with vet. Oh, wow. Right. Okay. I got you. Right, Valerie. Right. Right. Okay. So, anyway. Ooh, there's someone around you, Valerie, that's really, I can't put this any other way, okay? They've just had, emotionally, they've just had their heart broken. You know, there's been a split up of a relationship or something, and somebody's really, really feeling hurt because of someone else's behavior. And that's pulled them down mentally, right down. And it's as if they were acting a little bit irrational as well. And what this gentleman's saying is, everything's just got to calm. You've got to calm it. So whoever that is, Valerie, it's got to calm down. It's got to calm down, because no good comes out of anger. No good comes out of anger. And his philosophical way of dealing with things would be just to say, just calm it down a little bit. Hopefully, one of you should be able to link with the 13th of December. I've got that again. And the birth weight of 7 pounds 4 ounces, that's somewhere as well. But Valerie, you've got to focus. Focus, because you know you can do it. That's the way the gentleman wanted to put it. You know you can do it. You have that confidence, sometimes a little bit of a lack of confidence, but it comes in spurts. I'm being told it comes in spurts. You know, your confidence goes up, then you've got a little bit of a lack, then it comes up, then you go back. And he's saying you can do it, you can do it. And I'll leave that with you, Valerie. Okay, I need a little bit more validation as I'm going along. All right, can I go back, Richard? Can I go back to the lady that had the brother-in-law that served in Iraq? Right, Lillian, if you can give me a little bit of feedback on this, Lillian, okay? Because I just felt that I was going parallel with something. So again, I want someone. Oh, got you. I've got a different link, Lillian. Okay, I've got a different link. Oh, but there's also someone this side that either did some knitting or did something, for something to do with, premature babies, like little hats or gloves or little blankets or something like that. But it was doing something for the community as well, okay? And I've got a lady. She's telling me that bless her, she's just saying, I had to have them all out. So she said I had to have them all out. So she had some sort of gum disease and she had to have all her teeth out. And I'm not saying, I think that it went to a stage where that she had some of her teeth out, but then she had to go in, because what she's showing me, and I don't know if this is symbolic or whatever, but when they used to put gas as opposed to the injections, I just feel as if, she was out of it. So it was under either major anesthetic or something of that nature. Okay. And when they showed me Iraq, again, it was something to do with Syria. It was something to do with the Syrian border. So try to find out from your brother-in-law, because I've been on the Syrian border, and that's more northern Iraq with Kurdistan or parts of it, or western Iraq or whatever. But have a word with your brother-in-law, okay? Because there was something to do with the Syrian border, and there's a memory about there. I just need you to type something in, Lillian, okay? And I'm going to tell everybody now, okay? Because the way I'm working, I need that little bit of feedback, or I'm just going to have to move on to the next person, all right? If it's no, it's no. If it's yes, it's yes. But I just need something coming back to me. And Lillian, you should, with this lady that didn't have any, she had all the teeth out in the end. She was about maybe 5'3", 5'4", she's saying, and what they used to call a blue rinse. She's telling me that she, at times she had like tight little curls. He was in the Gulf War and he's cinched out. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you for that, Lillian. Because I saw, as I said, I saw the Syrian border and because I was in Iraq this time 2 years ago, I was in Iraq, so I knew it was Iraq. Can you take the lady, Lillian? Can you take the lady without the teeth? And she's showing me little blue rinse with little tight little curls, and a bingo. Oh, she just showed me a bingo card. She showed me a bingo card. So Lillian, there's somebody that really likes the bingo. There's somebody that really, really likes the bingo. I just need validation on that. And Lillian, if this is for you, you should be able to take 2 birthdays in February, anniversary of a gentleman's passing in September, and someone this side that's type 2 diabetic. Okay, because I'm not getting any any validation. Can move on to the next one, please, Richard? Yeah. Okay, Diane, I can take the man in the chair. My brother's birthday, 30th, and you mentioned Alba knows my grand. Knows my granddaughter. Okay. My dad not always did. Thank you, Diane, but it was a lady that had the teeth out. Okay, can you put the other comment back there, please, Richard? Sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, because this guy's giving me something at the moment and he's using... No. Okay. I don't know what you're saying no to, Lillian. As I said, if something's no, just say no to whatever, okay? Hopefully you could have taken some of the information. Okay. All right. Seven Ocean Skies. Hey, good evening. Psychic Medium. Brianna, is it? Brianna? Oh, from Australia. Yep, 11th of November, Psychic Medium. Brianna's on. Good evening, Brianna. Thanks for signing on. I'm having a look. Michelle Winter. We'll just have a look in a second, Michelle. Hey, my mate Deb, my bestie mate Deb. Brilliant medium. Brilliant medium, Deb. Deb and I've worked a lot together. And Wendy, God, all the mediums are coming on tonight. All the mediums are coming on. Pauline Rose, Everest, good evening. Siobhan, can you say where you're from? Dale Torrance. Me, please, thank you. Newbie, anything, please. Sharon. Right, could I work with Sharon, please? Ooh. Right, Sharon, if you can type in as fast as you can, okay? If you know, whether it's yes, whether it's no, whether it's I don't know, just give me that little bit of feedback, okay? So I'm trying to work a little bit faster than normal. Sharon, okay, second heart attack. I've got a gentleman that died on his second heart attack. That's the first bit of information, okay? You just made me breathe 3 times. You went like that. So that would have been a little bit of a habit of him as well, okay? But the thing is, Sharon, there's also he's given me a little bit of the information, but there's someone this side that's having neck problems, and it's either to do with either a bulging disc or, no, it's both. I was going to say or, is a bit of a bulging disc and there's something down by the lumbar region. And somebody's just out of sorts and they were a little bit out of line. Please give me yay, nay, or something, Sharon. Okay. Yeah. Second heart attack. I got you, mate. I got you. He's this guy's putting forward things things to me, and he's a bit of a barrel-chested man. You know, he's got quite a chest on him, and he just says, "Oh, you know, I want to put um, stick your chest out, lad." Now, to me, that's an army link. It's, you know, it's not a navy link or whatever. So you should also have an army link, and the army link that you should have didn't make it to sergeant. He only made it to full corporals because it was 2 stripes. So I need an army link with 2 stripes. I've also been given the name of David. First of all, they said Dave, but then they changed it to David. He said, no, I'd been known as David. Although some people, maybe at work or something, used to call him Dave. He'd like to be called David, not Dave. So I need some feedback on there. And I've also got someone that's having absolutely terrible migraines. Terrible migraines. Who is it this side that's having terrible migraines, Sharon? Because they really, it's the visual distortion. It's the bit feeling a bit sick. It's I got a funny taste in my mouth. I've also got a bit of a metallic taste in my mouth as well. So there's someone this side that has that, and it really puts them out to source. And there's also someone here that's link. I need some feedback, please, people. Yeah. Well, the other thing I've written, Sharon, I'm just moving on. Anybody that doesn't give me some validation one way or the other. Richard's just told me he can take all this information, so I'm just going to work with Richard for a second because they made me write IBS, Richard. Wow, right. Let me work with you and Deb then. Could you put Deb up? I've never given Deb a message. I'm still taking some of this, Richard. Okay, Richard. Okay, it's running parallel because Deb's. I've never given you a message ever. Because they made me write IBSs. I've only just come on. There's something, but can take some man in the arm serving the back past in September. Lady with no teeth. No. Oh, bless you, Deb. Right then, let me go back to let me go back. And there's Richard just said he could take some of this as well. Okay, so let's just. Right. Okay, because there's someone on. Yeah. Oh, right. Let me work with them. Right. If they run in this parallel, all well and good. Okay, I'll get something specific. You know how I work, Deb. You know how I work. I'll get something specific to separate it anyway. The migraines is with the visual distortion as well, but there's also someone that suffers with irritable bowel syndrome, and the more they stress, the more it causes them problems, right? Right. You say your first husband, Deb, in the army, right? Because the feeling I'm getting, I know what I was like in the army, and I was a bit of a waster. I was a bit of a waster, and going back to this is your nan. If this is your nan, oh, did she used to do that? Did she used to nod her head like that, Debbie? Come on, tell me, because I've just got someone come in and she's going, oh, she used to do this, something, and she used to get a little bit agitated, and she used to run about a little bit and do this, that, and the other, and she always wanted something done at the moment, and why can't you do this, and why can't you do that, and a bit of a nag as well, and I have got the 8th of March. This is me. Bless you. I didn't know that. Oh, bless you, Deb. I've got the 8th of March. I've got the 14th of December. And I've got a gentleman that died 3 days after Christmas, which would be the 28th. So that's the 28th of December. The 14th of December would be a birthday. I've got the gentleman that died on the 28th of December. I know you can... Oh, wow. They've just... Debs, I know how hard you work. You know how. Might be trying to nag me like that. Well, she's just stopped me and said, look, I mean, every time I speak to you, Debs, you're fine. And to me, you're great and all this, that, yeah, you never have a moan or groan or whatever. But this lady's telling me, you have to start looking after you. You really do. Now, I would think you do, but she's telling me, you know. Now, that's either right or wrong, Debs. And that's what she said. You really have to start looking after you, as opposed to everybody else, or putting everybody else first. I'm sorry to tell you that, Debs, but don't forget, 8th of March, 14th of December, and a gentleman died, passed on the 28th of December. And people always look fine on the others. Yeah, they do, Debs, but you know how much, they love you, and you know how much they care about you. And what they're doing is saying, look, you really do. You want to help so many people, you have to be your best, mentally and physically. None always knows best. She's stroking. It's as if she wants to stroke you. Oh, bless her. There must be a memory. Oh dear, yeah. You should recognize that, Debs. She's really, oh God, she's lovely. She's got lovely. You know when like a nana's got healing hands. She's doing that, and it's as if to say, let it go, let it go, let it go. That's the song from Frozen. Who had the frozen shoulder? Who had the frozen shoulder? Is it you, Richard? You, because somebody's just. Oh, who's Mark, Richard? Who's Mark? Right. Okay. I'm working with you both at the moment because I think it's more than spirit, Deb, because it's her. She's doing that. She's doing that, and that would be a memory. That would be a memory. You know, I've got like a sweaty head and whatever, and you know, when we're not feeling our best, and everything will go away. Everything will go away. Magic Arcade. I understand the let it go thing. Oh, good. Thank you for that, Deb. Thank you for that. Richard, you'll bear with me, okay? Because I'm going to jump to Richard and back to you, Deb. So, right, Richard, you know that saying, Magic Arcade. Whoever said that, I don't even know who said it, but that should mean something to you because it is magic, mate. It is magic. Okay, wow. Oh God, I'm feeling quite emotional here for Richard. I'm feeling quite emotional. I'm filling up a bit. Okay. The blood, excuse my French, I can't say that word. BL, couple of vowels, DY. Eyes hurt. The bleeding eyes hurt. But he said it in the other way. The bleeding eyes hurt. Going back to you, Deb. There was someone that had a hole in the throat there, and used to speak with a, you know, when they used to speak like that. Is it tracheotomy? Is it or something like that? Yeah. Deb, you should be able to take that. You should be able to take someone that had to put the device there to be able to talk. And I need some more names now. Somebody just said, move on. Oh God, no, that's for you, Richard. That's for you. Yeah, that not as if in tonight, but that's something. There's a situation around you that you've made the decision anyway, whatever it is, and they've just said move on. So you're cutting a few strings with something or whatever. They just said move on, but it's not as if you need to do it. It's you've done it. You've done it. There's either a severing of something or whatever, a situation or whatever, and they just said move on, move on. Can I have some more names, please? Deb, I'm thinking of you. Always thinking of you, Debbie. Always thinking of you. Love you to bits, you know that. I can't wait until you, me, and Heidi are doing some more charity do's together. Right. Let's find out. Is that nickname, Deb? Certain. Yeah. IBS. Simon from Belgium. Oh, hello there. Nadia. Good evening, Nadia. Cindy really could use a reading, please. You're from America. Yeah, can we go back to the lady from America, please? Cindy, I don't use it. As I'm working differently, so as soon as I saw this, you could use a reading, and I'm just seeing that if something sparks me into it, and it did. When we're working as mediums, Cindy, you know, we have to deal with certain information in certain ways, and sometimes we interpret them right, sometimes we interpret them wrong. So you just have to bear with me, okay? Because I've got a young man, and when I say young man, he did not reach his 30th birthday. That's the communicator I've got at the moment. Okay, and I need you to either validate, say yes or no to certain things as I'm going forward with this, okay? Because I feel as if this young man did not reach his 30th birthday. So I feel, he hasn't told me, but I feel that he was 29. I feel that he was 29 because he's talking about I didn't reach my 30th. And look, I know parts of America, and I know different parts here, there, and everywhere, and everybody's got their idea. I love America and American people. I've met loads of American people, and I understand there's different factions and different states and whatever, and one is totally different. But there is a situation around you, Cindy, at the moment. An old friend. Okay. Right. Thank you for that. And this is important, Cindy, okay? Because there is a situation around you at the moment that it's as if no matter how much you try to get clarity, something else is coming into the mix, and something is upsetting the apple cart. Somebody would say that there was an older lady in spirit, and she used to do this as well. She used to have a bit of a habit of doing that. Older lady in spirit that used to use like the terminology like, oh, that will upset the apple cart, or this will do this, or they'll do little sayings like that. And it's as if you're trying to get things settled. You're trying to be the peacemaker. You're trying to keep everybody in line. You're trying to do this, but something is always happening just to upset the apple cart. And then it's as if, and this is you, because you do this. And you do that with your head, because this is what this gentleman's told me. He said, she does that at times. I don't know if it's in your quiet moment or whatever way, it just gets too much of you, but he showed me you doing that. And then shake of the head as if to say, I've cleared that out. Young lady, you're a healer. Clear and simple, you're a healer. I need some validation. Understand, oh, thank you if you understand that completely. Cindy, you are a healer. Whether you admit to being a healer is another thing, because I'm going to give you a couple of things that people have either said to you or that you do. I don't know how tactile you are, but if you do hold someone's hand, your just energy just flows into that person, and it's as if you do it, whether it's unconsciously or consciously, but it just relaxes them. You've got a way of just doing things, saying things. I've heard about the healer before. Okay, well, you are it. You are it. And it's when you either hold the hands or you put your hand on someone or whatever, try not to think about the crap that's out there, that you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. You are you, and be you. Don't be anybody else, because you've had too much in the past where other people want you to be something different than you are. And no, you need to be you. And the whittling away of the self-confidence, going back a while, you know, that hurt. You know, when someone says something and they say it, it hurts. And you might hide it well, but it hurts. So going back to the healing side, you do it your way. Find out, if you want to read up on it, read up on it. If you don't want to read up, and don't read up, and you are the healer. So whether you hold someone's hand, whether you just touch them, the words that you say, and sometimes the repetition, it goes in your mind. I mean, this gentleman's telling me it's as if the words are going through and going through and going through, and you don't always verbalize them. I've been told about healing, but just not aware of it. Well, I'll tell you now. You want to be aware of it, Cindy? Just do that. Just do that. And you will feel an energy field. Okay, just do that. Just do that. And then you go out wider, wider, and then do that to yourself, or do it to someone else, just a few inches away, and you will know, and they will know. Well, you will know, because they will feel the heat of it. They will feel the heat of it, because it works. Now, what you do with it is up to you. But the thing is, you have that ability. Somebody absolutely was so nasty verbally at some time, and it hurt you to the core. It really hurt you to the core. And it's as if, I don't know if you use this terminology, it's as if it hurt your soul, and you had a lot of trouble getting over that barrier then. And quite often determination gets us to that point. But I'll tell you now, yeah, you talking about the lady, I've got a lady in spirit. Who you would say the terminology go girl? Go girl. I'll have to look into this healing. Absolutely hurt to the core. Yeah. And look, there was no excuse for that, Cindy, okay? Because you can't reason when someone does that. You can't reason. You'd send yourself, you mentally would go down in a spiral if you try to work it out too much. But you need to work on it, Cindy. You really need to work on it, because you are the special one. Oh my goodness, what's she saying? This lady's saying, this is exactly what she's saying. Go girl, you are the special one. So somebody used to say that. This lady in spirit used to say that, the usual physical phrases. What they call this? There's also someone that's got a toy dog. You know, what we call a toy dog. It's a tiny little thing. and it's like a substitute child. Like, you know, it's like a substitute child that I'm not saying that they haven't got children as well, but it's a substitute child, and it's as if to say that quite often when people are looking after, whether it's an animal, whether it's a child or whatever, it's quite often a way of directing things. And this lady that would say, "Go girl, you were the and she did that with her. So there's, you know, I'm a spiritualist. I'm a spiritualist. I wouldn't hold my hands like that and pray, but someone does. Someone, you should recognize that. Someone would hold their hands like that as opposed to like that, you know, and do that. And the name, it's either Brad or Bradley. Brad or Bradley I've just been given. I've also been given the month of September should mean something to you. You should be able to take a birthday, and that could be two people backing me up and telling me go girl. But it's the one that used to say go girl, go. But they would say that. That's my mum. Oh, bless her. Bless her. If this is your, I'm sorry to laugh, Cindy, because if this is your mum, it's as if she wants to shake you. It's as if she wants to shake you. Come on. You've got to shake yourself out of it. You've got to shake yourself out of it. You've got to go. And it's as if that urgency, as if to say, I'm not saying, Cindy, there is someone, and I'm because this, I was just about to move on, but someone's just said that there was a lady in spirit that when she went to the world of spirit, September her birthday. Okay, that's good. Thank you. There was a lady now, and you have to try to work this person out. That when she went to spirit, there were 3 people. You can. Yeah, she would. Yeah, because she would do that. Oh, I want to shake some sense into you, and she'd do that with her face as well. Right. On a serious note, there was a lady that went to spirit, and there was 3 people around the bed as she transitioned to spirit. 3 people, and the lady saying, bless her, she said, I heard every word. I hope you can take that, Cindy. I hope you can take that, because this lady comes with a lot of love. But she's telling me that there was 3 people around her bed when she went. 3 people. And after her, she's saying, I knew I could go and I could hear every single word. And I leave that. And thank you for letting me work with you, Cindy. I hope you've got something out of that. And really, yeah, it's your mum. Bless her. I'll tell you now, she is so close to you, Cindy. So close. Stop telling her off. Okay? She just said, stop telling her off. Mentally, stop telling her off. It's your life to lead. And if it's your life to lead, you will get there. And use that healing wherever possible. Use it. You know, you don't even have to tell people. Just do it. And I'll leave that with you. Could I have a name, please, Richard? Yes. Rachel, we've got Rachel Palmistry. Rachel Gabreth tomorrow, who does palmistry. She is absolutely fantastic. And more often than not, if I'm in and around, I just sign on and just love listening to Rachel. She's absolutely fantastic, she is. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, please sign on to SBTV. See Rachel. She's a regular. She does it every 2 weeks. And honestly, all you need to do is take a photograph of your palm, send it in to Richard, and she will do a reading. She's absolutely fantastic, really mind-blowing at times. Honestly, she is that accurate. pack of it. And the knowledge that that lady has is phenomenal. So please sign on tomorrow at 8 o'clock, okay? Just as good evening, Jennifer. Just as I'm looking at the names, somebody just gave me the date, the birthday, March the 9th. So if anybody can, hello, Kelly. Hope you were doing this work as well, Kelly, and you and I have got to do something together. Melbourne, Australia. Oh, wow. Hello, sir. Hello, Bev. Hello, Bev. I'm the little doggy. Millie B. Good evening. March the 9th. I've just thrown that out, haven't I? March the 9th is the birthday. Mama visited me in a dream and told me to contact me and shoot up on my newsfeed. Hadley, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Evening, everybody. Christian? Naberta. That sounds Italian. I don't know if it is, Christian. Oh, Brazil, isn't it? Rika Sharma. Good evening, Rika. Ruth Townsend. Oh, Phil. I am New Year's. The only message for me. Could you go back one, please? Was it somebody Townsend? Yeah. Good evening, Ruth. Just as your name come up, a name come into my head, and I'm not sure that this person's in spirit or not, but you should be able to take a fill. You should be able to take a fill, and I'm just trying to work out. And because I have to give it to you, Ruth, because I gave March the 9th out just generally, and then they directed me to you. I just need to know whether you can take March the 9th. Don't worry if you can or can't take March the 9th. But I've got the name of Phil, and I've got. Oh, there's a lady that was in spirit. There was a lady that was in spirit that had. She's telling me that she had vertigo, and before she passed, and she used to sort of coming out of a house was either just one big step or two small steps, and it might not be her house because what she's showing me is even if she was just one step up, she would get a little bit wobbly on her feet. Do you know something like that in spirit? I've also been given May, and I'm not. That could be a name or a month. I usually say to them, no, you can't take Phil. Okay, don't worry about the Phil. That it was just that the Phil came into my mind. Either. Okay. But I've also. I need the lady. Don't worry about the Phil. I need to know whether you can take the lady, Ruth. That she had a little bit of vertigo because she's just given me something else. And if I'm not with you, I'm not with you. And I always say that's fine, and it's good. My man, right? Okay. Right. There is some sort of legal problem going on at the moment, Ruth. That either a solicitor is involved of some sort. This lady's telling me, and it's the finer details that needs to be sorted, but they need to be sorted, she's saying. And that's what she used to say. That's the way she used to talk. That needs to be sorted. And when she was trying to be serious, she used to try to deepen her voice a bit, she's telling me. She'd be speaking normally or whatever, but if she wanted to get something across. Oh, she also had problems, she's telling me, she's not telling me, she's just indicating, she's just giving me a feeling with the clairsentient side of my nature. Just either on the left leg, quite often you get like varicose veins or whatever on your calf muscle. This is not there. This is more on the thigh. And there was either a muscular or a tendon type problem she's putting on my leg. That's the type of feeling I've got there. But she is talking about some sort of solicitor and something having to be done or needs to be done. Yeah, okay. And she's just saying, look, right people for the right job. Always get the right person for the right job. Because there's someone this side who's what they call, I've been given the name Jack, but I feel that is, I think there might be a Jack here anyway, because you should be able to take a Jack in spirit as well. She's telling me you can take a Jack in spirit as well. But when they say someone's a Jack of all trades and a master of none, there's someone this side that can put their hand to everything. But the problem is, the job doesn't always get done. She's saying, yes, they can do it. Yes, they can do that bit. But there's someone this side that starts a job. Yes, you had that with the leg. Oh, no, that's good. Thank you for that. It's very important just to check I'm on the right lines, okay? But there's someone this side that can put their hand to everything, but the job doesn't always get done, she's telling me. And she's having a little bit of giggle about this as well. Harry, she said, tell her about Harry. Tell her about Harry. Tell her what about Harry? Because she's talking about Harry. So she would have known someone about Harry or it's more than with the leg, because she's just giving me a pain in the hip as well. Just as, she's saying, tell her about Harry, tell her about Harry. Is Harry a man or is it a dog or what? I'm not saying it's a red setter, but there should be a memory of absolutely. Oh, so you understand. I love that you understand. There's I can see, and I don't know if it's a pedigree or if it's a mongrel or whatever, but it looks like a red setter type dog that she's showing me. Lovely coat, and just look. She's saying daft as a brush. Who's daft as a brush, Rose? Because she used to use that terminology, saying daft as a brush, and I'm not sure she's talking about. Showed me this lovely dog and the lovely dog's head, and daft as a brush. And I'm going to apologise unreservedly to all the cat owners out there. Okay, all the cat owners, cats are lovely, dogs are lovely. But this lady's talking about a house full of cats. And you could tell that it was full of cats because you could smell it. So I'm not saying it's her house, but there should be a memory, Ruth, of a house that was full of cats. And you knew it. And I do apologise because there's lovely cats, there's clean cats, and there's old cats. But if you've got a lot of cats in a house, it's going to smell. And she's just mentioned that. Not sure on Harry. Well, she said about Harry. She said she was talking about Harry. She was talking about Harry. But anyway, no, don't know the role. Well, it's like a red setter type. I don't even know what. Okay. She's making me laugh a bit, Ruth, because it's as if she's trying to explain something to me, and then she gets it just that little bit wrong. I'm not saying she hasn't got Harry wrong, and no, they're fine. But when she's talking to me, she's just putting thoughts in my mind and everything else, and I feel that she's just showing her little bit of character. She used to maybe say a word wrong. And I can't even give you an example, but she just get the word a little bit wrong, she's saying. 48, okay. Harry used to live at number 48. That's what she just said. So you can't take it, you can't take it. But I just said, well, she can't take Harry. She said, well, he used to live at number 48. So Harry lived at number 48. You should, Ruth. Wow. Wow. I mean, when we get stress on the neck and on the shoulders, you know, yes, her friend's house, it was filthy. Oh, yeah, with the cats, yeah. Yeah, God, yeah. And it wasn't just filthy, though, Ruth. She's just saying it was hoarding as well. Because she showed me, like, no, it wouldn't be a yeah, thank you for that, Ruth. It wouldn't be a standard. She showed me it was like a red setter-y type dog, and I can't change that. But she just showed me like a little bit of hoarding as well. You know, a little bit, you know, bit here, bit there, messy here, messy there. And there's someone this side that's suffering a lot of stress with, you know, you can feel it in the neck, you can feel it in the back, and the mind's just not functioning right because there's just a little bit too much going on at the moment, a little bit too much. And it's as if she's coming along to say, yeah, just push it off, just push it off. But she's also just showed me some rose quartz, either on a windowsill somewhere. She just put some little rose quartz on a windowsill. If that means something to you, it does. It does. And you should also be able to link with the 2nd of January. You should also be able to link with, okay, no, that's for the next one. Okay. 2nd of January, and okay, thank you for that, Ruth. Yeah. And Harry, don't forget, Harry lived in number 48, and there is a Jack as well. There's a Jack this side and a Jack in spirit, and I'll leave that with you. Could I have some more names, please, Richard? So, yeah, can I just have yeah, because I thought, oh, was this you? Okay, please drive any mess with music, because this was something. I'm not quite sure of SB because I've got a specific contact. I have been going to people and working in a way slightly different from a normal, and I thought this was going to be for Ruth, but then the spirit just told me it was for someone else. I've got a young lady that died at the age of 17. So I've got a 17-year-old young lady that suffered with leukemia before she passed. So I just need someone, if nobody can take her, and I haven't worked since we went out. Yeah, evening, Pamela. I just need someone. If we don't, then we're done. We're done. But I really thought I was going to give it to Ruth, but then they told me no, it's not. And I got a young lady come in. She was only 17 when she passed, bless her. And it's leukemia because she called it blood cancer. So if no, stretch. And as just I'm trying to make this fit, and if nobody fits, I'm just going to give some specific information out on this young lady. She had an argument with someone about a toothbrush, which seems so silly, but it was about a toothbrush. It was about the bush. She said, we argued such silly things, and it was just about the toothbrush. And they should, okay, back on focus. So that's a different stuff. All right. No, I don't think anybody can take this young lady. Yeah. Jennifer. And this should also link to 19th of October. as a birthday. Hello, Kimbo. 19th. Well, if it's not to be, it's not. It's not to be. Bless her. Evening, Jennifer. Evening, Heather. I hope everybody enjoyed your work quite differently tonight that I would normally do by picking names. But I have got, you know, if anybody can't take this lady, we can work for a few minutes on her, you know, with her, not on her, sorry, with her. A young lady suffered with leukemia, died at the age of 17, and it should link to someone who died of leukemia at that age. Right, Dawn, thank you. Right, you should also be able to, okay, yeah. You need to be able to link with the 19th of October, Dawn, and also someone that does the Macmillan cake stalls. Because this young woman was talking about, and she also mentioned that she had an argument with toothbrush. I doubt if you would have known that, but you might be able to find that out. So I needs to link into the 19th of October and someone that either supports or does some cakes for the Macmillans, because she's talking about it. And also there's the you know, oh God, what do they call it? The Teenage Cancer Trust. There's some sort of fundraiser. Somebody does fundraising for the Teenage Cancer Trust, and I feel it's either in memory of her or you didn't know her that well. No, that's fine. But I'll say 19th of October. She's given me she was a friend of my sister. You might be able to find out then, Dawn. Okay, you might be able to find out. But who is it this side that does the Macmillan cake thing, and also someone that either does some sort of fundraising for the Teenage Cancer Trust? And there's someone this side, Dawn, that needs their eyes testing. Literally, because it's as if to say their eyes are going a bit blurry and, oh God, I can't focus. With clean and simple, just get your eyes tested, whoever that is. You know, I'm not saying it's you, but, you know, if it's not you, it's someone very, very close to you. And somebody's on the wacky backy. I can't put that any other I can't put that any other way. You should know someone that's, yes, I know someone who does a cancer. Okay, does the cancer charity? Oh, good, thank you. That's me. Can't see it in the morning. It's okay, but you should also know someone that's on the wacky backy door, and really maybe it's a bit of sound advice. You know, just put some sound advice there. Because this lady, you know, maybe you can give this information on to your sister. She had a silly argument about a toothbrush. Oh, right. Well, just get your eyes tested. Just get your eyes tested. I don't feel anything untoward. It's just they made my eyes go blurry, this, that, and the other, and they said, simple as get your eyes tested. And quite often that's what they do. But we don't diagnose. We just give information and have a word with your sister. Try to find out about the toothbrush, because it was some sort of silly little argument about a toothbrush, and I think it was just stress. There's also, oh wow, there's somebody who they call an A-star student. Who's the A-star student? Because this young woman was saying that, oh yes, there's an A-star student. You know, someone who really doing well, and you must like aromatherapy oils, essential oils, and maybe if you're looking into doing something with, not me, but I think I know who had an idea. Oh, good, thank you. There's someone, as I say, I don't know if you're into essential oils or things of that nature, but they are just showing me different oils for different things and different scents for different things. And somebody, all right, okay. Oh, your grandson's the A star. Well, I'll tell you now then, from this lady, he's going to do very, very well. Very, very well. Going back to the essential oils, and they show me different things for, different moods and everything. Oh, you always buy oils. We'll look a little bit deeper into it, Dawn, because I feel as if that you might be able to, blend them a little bit, if you know what I mean. Just blend them. Just read up on it and do a little bit of blending, because they, you can have certain ones to calm you down before exams or whatever, and just have a little look into that. And they've just showed me, when you do hand painting, little child's hand, that's stuck on the fridge with the fridge magnet. Where's that? Because this young lady just said that a lot of the memories that her parents have are of things like that. Little hand, little bit of this, little bit of that, whatever. And also there'll be a Catholic link, because they just showed me a rosary as well, and a gentleman that died at the age of 67, and that would be with cancer. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. I'm done. I'll leave that, because she just said, that's it. But Dawn, you must say that, because it's the way they said it. That's it. So somebody, it's either you or someone this side, says that physical phrase when you just say, no, that's it. Yes, it was on my fridge, but I took it down. Oh, bless you. So you must say that, that's it. And that's the time to make sure that you implement the discipline this young lady is saying. Okay, well, thank you for that validation, Dawn. That's good. Okay, Richard. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for signing on. Don't forget to share to your friends, and definitely come on tomorrow. Because Rachel and the palmistry is really, really good. If you've never seen it before, take a photograph of your hand, send it in to Richard, and you will have a fantastic night. And don't forget to support Spiritual Psychics TV wherever you can. Share on Facebook, share on YouTube, and let's get as many people as we can on there, because everything's free for you. And if you want to sign up as a VIP member, go to the webpage. It is only a few pound a month. That's all it is, and it's just keep everything free. Okay, Richard? Yeah. Good night, everybody, and lovely to see you, Debbie. And keep strong.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service, we also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPTV shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.